welcome to the show! I am Wolfie, your host of today, and we are back playing Cyberpunk 2077 today. Howdy! How you doing? I hope you have a fantastic day, a fantastic time, a fantastic evening, and a fantastic life right now. Everyone, I'm back. Apologies about the fact there was no stream yesterday, but there was a big error on Twitch, apparently, which affected me. Which basically was, it wasn't allowing anybody to go live. I basically clicked live, and it went, you cannot get your stream info. And that's like, oh, that's a problem. So, yeah, and it was only fixed at like 10 o'clock at night, which was a bit too late for me to start streaming, I'm gonna be honest. I think it was like, they started to see improvement at about like 10 past 9. And it actually, like, was fixed at about 10, so... Yeah, I'm not going to stream that late. To start with, at least. Maybe in the future, but... Not at the moment. And also, apologies for starting a bit late. Quite late, actually, honestly. Some bits and pieces just came up, essentially, when I was going to do normal setup. Yeah. What is it? Oof. But yeah, I'm very tired. But we are going to start the final, like, segment of the game. We are going to be going to what I believe is the point of no return.
Hello. I'm Arif Iqbal, and you're watching WNS News. New details have emerged on the attempted abduction of Hanako Arasaka at the Arasaka-sponsored Dashi Parade. Early accounts first reported that the assailants struck as the parade was in full swing. They overwhelmed and seized control of the Arasaka Heiress's parade platform. Fortunately, Arasaka's security...
See, I know there's a few ways to do this. But I don't know, most of what happens. I've heard a couple of bits. But nothing too, like, major as a spoiler, really? I mostly know there are multiple endings, and each ending has to do with, like, apparently there's a choice. I don't know what the choice is. I'm assuming it's something to do with Johnny. The other bit is it has to do with whichever... Apparently you can pick multiple factions. I don't know if I have all the factions. Actually, yeah, we better go to the... We better sell stuff first. It's our big LMG. I'm basically thinking I'll keep a hold of any weapon that might be useful. Like, you never know when I might need an SMG, an LMG, or something like that. It's always just best to have them and not need them than need them and not have them. Though I do imagine there'll be a lot of very good gear, since it's going to be the final quest line. But yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I know that one of the options for the mission is you take the Aldecalos, so I'm going to do that. Other than that, I have nothing planned. Nice car. I quite like the colour. We'll beat the system. We're not gonna get hit by a car. Oh yeah, let's look at our stats, but before the final bit. So yeah, we spent 100 points, which I'm actually kind of proud of. Level 19 cold-blooded. Which is pretty good. Level 14 ninjutsu. Which again, pretty good. Uh, 10 athletics, which is depressingly low. But yeah, I've tried leveling it, it's just a pain in the ass. 12 annihilation, 20 street brawler, obviously. 10 handguns, 11 blades, level 4 assault. I've not really done much with assault. Level 8 engineering, level 5 crafting. Level 3 breach protocol and quick hack. Because we don't fucking use them. But yeah, I've gone for a fun. The build's fun. I can confirm it is very, very effective. So yeah. It feels weird that this is going to be like the... I'm not 100% that this will be the final stream. But... I'm going to try and finish the game today. Because we started a bit late, I don't know how long the quest is. If the final quest line is like 6 hours, then I'm not going to finish it today. But if it's like 3 hours, I don't mind going a bit over. I do have shit to do tomorrow, so I can't go to bed too late, but like tomorrow morning, my driving lessons start up tomorrow again. Because my instructor's been on holiday for a week. Yeah, here we go. Point of no return. You've reached the point of no return. When you enter the restaurant, you'll lock the door. Side jobs or other activities like gigs until your main jobs are complete. You have any unfinished business set up before meeting with Hanako. Okay. Let's make just a save. Game is being very laggy today. It's for stuck in my teeth. Oh yeah, is there anything... Before we do this, let's be smart. Are there any missions that I go, oh, I actually wanted to do this? Yeah, it's all the Delamains. I think chipping in's probably not a bad one to do. Same with the hunt. But yeah, these are the replay ones, aren't they? Yeah, they are the redos. Or at least they're ones that aren't showing up as highlighted. Haven't done these before. Let's do it!
God, I feel sick. Don't like this at all.
Of course you do.
This porcelain bitch is the worst kind of news.
I know. I'll be careful.
Not exactly one of your strong suits.
Hey.
Listen, first sign of trouble, eat Delta.
Hanako-sama ga omachi da.
Cool.
She emptied the place. Shit.
This is very stereotypical.
Excellent. You have come.
Thank you for seeing me, yeah.
Thanks for meeting me.
Of course, V. And I thank you. Before we discuss details, I feel I owe you an explanation. I must tell you why I changed my mind and wish to help.
Yeah?
Not sure of anything. If you could trust me, if Yorinobu killed your father, now...
I knew. From the start.
You...
Really?
knew?
All the board members knew. Not one soul even slightly interested in the matter believed in the poisoning. Details were disparate, inconsistent.
Yeah, they are intelligent people. Didn't do anything about it. I'm curious.
You knew, but didn't do a thing about it. Why? Suddenly sprout a conscience just yesterday?
My father had flaws. I know this. I harbor no illusions about it. When a foe needed removal, my father ordered it without a thought to mercy. A way of being Yorinobu could not abide. But to my father, ends ever justified means. Saburo Arasaka has always valued just one thing. Do you know what it is?
I'm gonna go with the court.
Is everything in order?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
The corporation.
Family.
Really?
Our family. I was to be its heart, to uphold life, ensure continuity, stability, never to oppose it.
Huh. Guess Yorinobu's instructions were a little different.
Yorinobu raised his hand against our father, but he is an Arasaka.
Oh, that's why you
His
trusted
family.
him.
I do not expect you to understand. I wish you merely to know I do not oppose my brother willingly, that it is difficult.
You didn't say where you changed your mind.
Mm-hmm. He's your brother.
Yeah,
And
I get
hard.
it.
It'll be hard. Let's say I get that. But what changed your mind?
We received a warning during the parade. Security protocols were violated. The first doubts sprouted then. They grew yet greater in your hideout when my brother's assault group arrived not to rescue, but to kill.
Yorinobu was just plain willing to sacrifice you.
My father was right about my brother. He never cared for us. I was brought up to be the heart of the family. It is time for the Arasakas to listen to their heart. It will bring justice. Did you bring Soul Killer, as we agreed you would?
Finger on the trigger. Don't say a word.
Seem on edge. Something got you spooked?
I don't know. 3 times now that AB has flown by.
Think someone might have told you?
We must not get distracted. Did you bring Soul Killer? Well, then...
Take me for a fool. Think I'd fall for that? Got plans to walk out of here alive.
Had I any ill intentions, I would have chosen a side far more discreet than this. We are here because I know how to save your life. I can lead you to Mikoshi.
Meaning? Mikoshi don't exist in real space.
Yet its access points do, and one is very near.
Where?
Here in Night City.
Oh.
Beneath Arasaka
That makes
Tower.
sense, actually.
We ought to leave. Right now.
Wanna leave?
What gave you that idea?
Quit butting in so I can hear her out.
Sorry.
This is gonna be a disaster.
Probably.
Sit. We have little time.
Sure.
Sure know how to prick up my ears. Go on. Talk.
My brother.
You catch a whiff of that? Smells like shit. Careful not to step in it.
He must be made to take responsibility for his deeds.
You want to avenge your father?
Sounds like you want to avenge dead old dad.
I want the Arasaka Corporation to know the truth.
How you plan to do this?
Yorinobu,
花子様、そろそろご自宅にお戻りいただいて。
すぐに済むわ。Yorinobu will soon call a meeting of the board. Representatives of all factions are expected to attend. The perfect moment for them to learn the circumstances of my father's death. I will get you into this meeting, and you will testify against my brother.
Testify. Listen, mind if I'm straight with you?
Help me get rid of Yorinobu. I will help you get rid of the construct.
Want me to throw Yorinobu under the bus in front of Arasaka?
It's gonna
top
end
brass.
poorly.
Call me crazy, but that sounds like fucking suicide.
This I know. And that is why we will take all the necessary precautions.
Like, such as?
You will see.
Let's assume it works. Then what? You take the Arasaka
I think she
throne?
has to.
Where would you get that idea?
Figured it as a given. Besides, Takamura said you were supposed to step in for Yorinobu here in Night City.
Everyone must know their place, V. That is a fact my brother has never understood. I know my place, and I have no wish to change it.
Okay.
Sure, whatever. Your biz, not mine.
So,
Offer's intriguing. Need to think about it.
naturally, but think quickly. Yorinobu is on high alert after the parade. He may harbor suspicions.
Let's fly the fuck out of here.
V, do you feel all right?
Huh?
You are bleeding.
Fuck.
It seems you are running out of time. Don't delay. Make your decision.
I'll think it over.
You could use some air. Right now.
Oh no. Our brain's melting.
I warned you.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm showing you what it's like to feel fucking trapped. Asked you, warned you, but you've insisted on not giving a shit. Now this porcelain cunt's gonna use you in her fancy scheme.
Fuck off. I haven't agreed to anything yet.
But I know you still don't understand how these leeches operate. She met you face to face. She revealed her plan. She sunk her teeth deep into you. Not gonna be able to pry yourself out.
Well, could ask the Aldecaldos to lend a hand.
Listen, I know you and Panam got a thing going. I get it. I do. But that's what makes it such a shitty idea. You don't want to rope her into this. Made the same mistake myself once.
Johnny.
Great, you checking out again?
Oh no. Look, I know you and Pat have got a thing going on.
What? Am I?
Am I dead?
No, it's not what you think. Not yet, anyway.
Easy there.
Victor,
Don't
my
lose your shit.
boy!
Vic?
You're in pain, I know. Delirious when you arrived, so I had to dose you with beta-haloperidol. But light oversensitivity's a good sign. Means your optic nerves aren't damaged.
My head.
Ow.
Almost done stabilizing the biochip.
Feels like...
Someone's using your head as a knife block?
Yeah. How the hell did I get here? I'm assuming Johnny
How'd
walked.
I get here?
Dragged yourself here, beat to hell and back. Gave Misty a hell of a fright. Then you shoved my patient at the time off the table and demanded you be treated immediately.
Tell him it was your guardian angel.
Huh?
I, wasn't completely myself.
I know. And that's a bit worrying.
What's that, Vic? No sugarcoating.
Just give it to me straight, Vic.
You've come to a critical juncture. Try sitting up, carefully.
I'll try. I think I'm getting some feeling back.
Slowly.
Hey, that feeling is pain!
Another victory for the history books. Well, looks like I can sit up all right. But I can tell you don't have good news.
How much longer is this going to go on?
You tell me.
Looking at you, not long at all. Next attack, you won't be able to crawl back here. You'll flatline in some back alley. This is your last chance to take matters into your own hands. Understand?
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna be
know,
mad at
Vic.
Victor. Victor's great.
I'll try. Soon.
No. You'll do it now. Now, see that setup over there?
Yeah? What about it?
You'll find the last dose of pseudo-endotrizin there. A gift from Misty. Want to give in to the voices in your head? Go ahead. Take a puff. Go silent. Get out. Or find another way. End things on your own terms. Got a little present for me over there too. Blockers. Manage to walk those few yards to the table. The rest will be up to you and you alone.
On your own terms, huh? Really subtle there, Doc.
Enough, Johnny. I just gotta think about it. Need to stretch your noodle? Fine.
Just
Just not in this basement.
V, Christ, you're talking out loud.
Out loud, what?
Just go fix this thing.
Think I can do.
I'm gonna make sure this isn't just like an ending. I just shoot myself.
Good.
Whatever you decide. Let's make sure to get out of here first.
I got a free gun. Oh, actually, is it better? No, I think it's just a generic pistol.
Hey V, I heard. Well, your thoughts?
Shouldn't have had to. Sorry about that.
No need to be. I know what's going on. And I know it won't be easy. For either of you. If you don't want to decide here, I know a much better place.
Sure. Got a feeling Vic's had enough of me as is.
Don't be mad at him.
I'm not. It's
His
great.
chakras are all blocked up today. Plus, he's had too much coffee.
And let me guess. My aura's sputtering.
Mm-hmm. Afraid so.
Sure, lead the way. Why is this spot special?
I took Jackie there once. It's not far.
Jackie? What's he got to do with any of this?
You'll see. Come on.
Oh, there's this lift. I guess we'll maybe go to a house.
Top floor. He had the same glum face.
Who, Jack?
This is it, Chica. I'm done for.
Doesn't sound like the Jackie I knew.
That was a long time ago. His mom had just found out he'd signed up with the Valentinos.
Ah.
Trust me. Senora Wells on one shoulder, your gang Chumbas on the other. No choice can ever seem right.
Mm-hmm.
Life wasn't easy for my Jackie, but he found the courage to bet on himself. After I brought him here.
Ah, that's more like it. Air.
See that? I come here when I need to get away. Be alone with my thoughts.
She's on to something. Ought to sit, mull through some shit yourself.
Thanks, Misty.
Thanks, Misty. You were right. Choice spot.
What did you decide?
So what did Jackie decide up here?
Oh, you know. Gonna be a legend in this city.
Ha!
And I'm gonna leave you alone now.
Sarah, miss.
Take your time.
Fucking scared me, know that? Thought you were on your way out.
No, still here.
For now. You know, should call anyone you want to say goodbye to.
Worst case scenario. That what you expect?
No. But whatever you decide, risk's gonna be high. If things don't go our way. Just fucking do it. Anyone you gotta talk to, now's the time. Pills can wait.
Hell yeah.
I'm calling Pan Am.
Pan Am.
Just want to hear her voice.
Sure as hell hope it's that and only that.
Hey,
Pan Am, hey.
do you know what time it is?
Sorry to wake you this late.
Is that why you called? To apologize for interrupting a good night's sleep?
To know that we'll see each other again.
What? You know, fine. Fuck
No,
off.
no, not like that.
Make up your mind.
Something I gotta do today. Gonna be high risk, big time, but I have to.
What is it?
It's not for comms. Not really.
Then shut up and tell me where you are. In the city?
Yeah,
Okay, then plant your butt somewhere and wait. I'm on my way.
you don't get it. I can't wait anymore.
This has something to do with what you were telling me before?
It does.
Well, I'll say one thing. There's always a way out. Here's what you need to do. You need to take a few deep breaths. Then rethink all this. Hard. And then you can...
Aww.
Do you know why? Because I am here for you.
But
End of discussion.
Well played.
wouldn't let me get a word in edgewise.
Did you expect it to?
Probably for the best. Would have said too much anyway. Was good you called. Wish I'd have had the chance to. Come a long way to get here, haven't we? Just think. It all started in a fucking landfill.
Then you tried to kill me.
Exactly what I mean. Here we are now, together, soaking in this vista of Night City. My only regret's that I won't get to see how it all ends.
Gee, thanks. Got that little faith in me?
Not in you. In the rest of them.
That's quite a compliment from Johnny.
Want to trust Pan Am and her tarmac rats? Fine. But it'll be their lives weighing heavy on your soul. And if you take Arasaka's deal, well, you'll have your own soul on your conscience.
I'm gonna ask Padam for help, definitely.
Gonna try to ask Pan Am for help.
You absolutely sure? No going back on this, you know.
Gonna do this with another take a mega blockers.
I'm gonna try this with Pan Am. We're a lot alike. Trust her more than any of your iron-for-hire chumbas.
Have it your way.
Could be my last ride this. If it don't work out, just want to be there for it. Where?
That was a smile!
See you inside Mikoshi. Johnny? Okay, Just me now.
Stand up and call Panem.
Ready to talk?
Ready.
I'm glad to hear that. So tell me.
Need a way into Arasaka Tower. Now.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, wait, what?
I'm serious. Whole thing with Johnny, I don't do something soon, I'm done. Gone.
Slow down. First, why Arasaka Tower?
The tech. Underneath that tower, they got an access point to... well, odd as it sounds, a prison of souls.
A prison of souls?
This might not fly over the hollow. Mikoshi, that's its name. Only place Johnny and I can disentangle for good. It's my last chance.
So, again, just to be clear, you've called me at High Moon to ask me to help you break into Arasaka Tower, or you'll die.
Yeah, pretty much.
About the gist of it, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
where are you?
Vic's clinic.
The Ripper? Right, I know where it is. Can you hold off on dying for a bit?
Give it a shot, sure.
Good. Don't go anywhere. I'm coming to get you.
Aww. Hey, she is, sweetheart. That's the world! Okay. Had we been up here already? I'm kind of not surprised that I've literally just realised that technically Misty did a, I will show you the world. But yeah, I think me and Johnny were friends. I know you can, I'm imagining his voice lines can change a lot depending on whether you've been friends or not. I also thought I'd have extra options, honestly, but I guess I must have missed one. I thought there'd be like 3 or 4 options, because I know there's a lot more endings, and I'd be surprised if there's that many endings with like 2 options.
Is that you, V? Or...
Yeah, it's me.
so what now?
Waiting for my driver.
Come inside. We'll wait together.
I've just realised that Misty and Panem are going to interact, and that's going to be one of the weirdest things. They seem like more or less direct opposites of each other.
Since you have to wait, mind if I give you a reading?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Some believe uncertainty is an evil that should be dispelled through divination. Others claim it's change that is evil. But that isn't true either. Every minute of every day, we each become someone new. We shouldn't fear change itself, but only who we might change into. Knowing one's path is most important. I devised this layout especially for you and Johnny. Your future is his future, and vice versa.
Sure.
Okay, I'm
Why
ready.
not? Be a bit of fun. Till they do our way.
We'll start with you, V. The Fool.
Wow.
What a surprise.
Let's dig deeper to find its meaning here. The Fool symbolizes the start of a journey, the announcement of something new. It's the inner child, curious of the world, but also naive and reckless. Sounds a lot like the V I first met. The Magician. A person of great talent and charisma. A leader.
Sounds like Johnny.
The card is reversed. That can mean a tendency toward addiction, mental instability.
Okay. Definitely Johnny. He is one great disturbance.
The final cards are about your futures. The Lovers.
Something that doesn't give me the chills, finally.
Balance, friendship, love.
Uh-huh.
V, have you been keeping something from me?
Huh? What? Why?
You're making a strange face.
No, I'm fine. Okay. And Johnny's?
The moon.
Well, it doesn't sound too bad, right?
I don't know, V. The moon is mystery.
Well, if I'm Panem.
I think that's for you.
Yep. No mistaking that ride ever.
You scared me, you know that.
Yep.
Didn't think anything could scare you.
Hey. We're here to help, okay? Come on. Everybody's waiting at camp.
Look out for yourself, V.
You too, Misty. And thanks for everything.
It wasn't she like, V, you're making a weird face. It's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I bet that's because, yeah, I have a relationship with one of the characters.
Welcome back to the living. You feeling okay?
Yeah, I think so.
I guess.
Mighty good to hear. You had us worried back there. You passed out and we couldn't shake you awake. It sure does seem like your condition might be getting worse. Pan Am asked me to keep an eagle eye on you.
You're the
Where'd
best,
she
Mitch.
go?
She's off debating Saul. You need help. That's clear. They sat right down to figure out how we might do that. Come on, I'll take you to see him.
The Elder Caldos are fucking awesome.
So, V, I heard talk that there's a war coming.
Afraid I don't got a choice, Mitch.
Looks like we don't have one neither. The whole clan knows we set out tomorrow.
They know why, what our aim is.
Look around,
Wow.
V. War-tested
Red
veterans are a fistful at most. The rest mostly raid rinky-dink convoys and salvage scrap. So for now, they only know as much as they need to know. The aim is to help you out.
The plan is solid, Saul. Do not go muddying the waters. Not now.
We're sending this clan to its grave.
Fuck, you think I don't know that? And yet you seem to think you can change something by chewing me out like you usually do. V, finally.
How's your health?
Yeah, been better.
Been better. So, what have you guys patched together?
We still have details to iron out, but we know the who, where, and how. Have a look for yourself.
A few strategies we sussed out, but only one grants us a decent shot at penetrating Arasaka Tower.
We'll dig a tunnel.
Huh.
Sure these plans are up to date? Completely reliable?
Positively. We went to our Snake Nation sources.
They've been turning stones over in that area.
I'm not one to lie. This tunnel gambit is risky, but if it works, that's our way into Mikoshi.
You want to dig a tunnel under
You
Arasaka
want
Tower?
a tunnel into Arasaka Tower?
I know how it sounds,
It just sounded
but we're
insane.
plumb fools not to take
I
advantage.
see Night Corp's building a new maglev line in the area.
Oh.
Granted, it's guarded by Militech, but they're nothing we can't handle.
Once we're in that tunnel, it's just half a mile to the substratum levels of Arasaka Tower. They're using one of Night Corp's circs. We would only need a few minutes to dig that distance.
Not bad, wouldn't you say? Once we're in, we'll have to improvise. Guards, security measures, the fastest way into Mikoshi. We'll take things as they come and hope for the best. V, any thoughts?
What's a circ?
A subterranean extraction and removal combine.
Oh.
It's automated.
It's a
tunnel
mole. It's
boring.
the mole from
If we can grab one, we'll
Thunderbirds.
dig through to Arasaka Tower. Then go on to Mikoshi.
Construction site. What do we got for security? Whole place spiked? Militech out in full force?
It's your average hard hat area. Nothing too scary. But we can't just walk past them.
We expect to see the usual. Drone patrols, on-site operators, restricted access.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You still change your minds.
Plan. Entire op. It's about heading into enemy territory. You'll make enemies of Arasaka, and others.
So it
I'm
appears.
exposing you, all of you, to danger. Want out, want to cut your losses, I'd understand. No hard feelings.
You came to us for help. We decided we'd provide it. Our minds are made up. No more discussion needed.
It's settled. We had best get to work.
I'll talk to our brothers and sisters. Get a drone buzzing over that site.
And I'll check with Mitch. I think I know how to even the odds against Militech. Come find us later. I'll leave you in Saul's hands now. Just no making decisions without me.
Is there anything else you need?
Yeah, Pan Am agree.
Hey, you and Pan Am. Something I need to know about?
It's funny you should ask. I thought we'd smoothed over the rough edges between us. Then you showed up.
Pan Am thinks so too.
Pan Am thinks so too?
You'd have to ask her yourself. See, V, you're like the outsider who happens upon a family and witnesses nothing but endless quarrels. Then all of a sudden the outsider's presence is noticed, and the family members shake hands, join hands, become stronger than they were before. Understand?
Yeah. At least I think so.
Good. So now you can tell me what else you'll need.
We need a decent net connection. Someone I know can help us get into Mikoshi.
Who might that be?
Yeah, I'll tell him.
Alt. It's
really fucking scary.
An AI from out past the Black Wall.
Are you fully present up there? Why in hell would an AI help us break into Mikoshi?
'Cause I'll ask it to. Nicely.
Fuck me, V.
He's like, Jesus, dude. They're helping me out. They deserve to know.
You know what? Fine. We're up to our balls in dung anyway. Might as well go deeper. Find Dakota. She'll get you geared up. No questions asked.
Thanks, Saul.
Thanks, Saul.
Thank me once we get out of Mikoshi alive and in one piece.
Where's Mitch?
I ain't going to jail. Seriously? Him? You're nuts. Nah. For real?
Oh, thanks.
That America's long gone and forgotten. You might as well have started with Once Upon a Time.
Fellas?
That's just it. We heard we're gearing up for a minor war.
More like a suicide mission.
Finish it up here, all right? Lo and behold.
There's the tank.
This...
In theory, we fitted an afterburner and a multi-RPG launcher up top. We also scooped out about 60% of its total mass. Beautiful, isn't she? You'll take the wheel with Pan Am riding shotgun.
Afterburner.
I'm barely
Standard
smart
nitro
enough to
or
use
military
it.
grade.
Standard couldn't move this baby an inch.
So, nitrous oxide injection into military hardware? Heard Raffens do the same thing with their armored pickups for going after convoys. Except it isn't exactly stable.
You'd think you plain couldn't jazz up a Panzer that way, huh? When we unleash this beast tomorrow, you'll see.
Firepower up top.
That's a rocket
What is
launcher.
it?
A rapid-fire 70mm multiple rocket launcher coupled with an onboard MMI you can sync to via personal link.
Where'd you get all this stuff?
Teddy salvaged it from a scrapyard. The launcher itself was fine. The problem was no ammunition. As luck would have it, Dakota procured some. Don't ask me how.
We gotta take this thing for a
Let's
ride.
get back to the matter at hand, shall we?
Since tomorrow's a big day already, how about we take her for a spin now? Want to get a feel for her over the terrain.
Sure thing. Maybe after sundown, though. We still have a few loose screws to tighten.
That's putting it mildly.
Will you quit being such a sourpuss? We'll have her ready in time.
Pan Am's busy. We've got...
Later then, I guess.
Oh, see you, Mitch. We've got a rocket-powered tank. I approve. To make sure I don't fuck anything I'm gonna save here as well. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, Dakota.
Chamai, brother of the backers. What is it you need?
Need a strong rig for a little jaunt on the net.
Okay, get in.
Not at all curious what I'm
Not
doing.
at all curious what I'm going in for?
You don't ask me, I don't ask you. That is the path to a lasting relationship, brother. Everything is ready. You can go in.
Ice-filled tub. Favorite bit.
Jesus Christ.
Carol, here to help Dakota?
Evidently, I'm here to help you today. You good to go?
Can't say how long this is gonna take. Whatever happens, stay cool, all right?
Even if you look like you're about to flatline? All right, time to move.
Follow the vectors, brother.
It's fucking weird. I'll never get used to like the net running stuff in any of these systems. Oh, I have ordinary hands, I assume. Hey, Alt. Oh, wow, it really does just say that.
Hello, Alt.
You come alone.
This place changes every time. Feels like I'm deeper. Can't tell if that's a good or bad thing.
Your perception of cyberspace, that is what changes. You adapt to it, the raw flow of data. It follows that your world gradually fades. You witness your mind's defense systems slowly give in.
Saying the more I'm here, the more I lose touch with the outside, with reality.
You lose nothing. Cyberspace is where we awake from what we know as dreams.
Johnny's currently indisposed.
Currently. He is buried deeper. You treat him like an unwanted passenger, a backseat dreamer of a world not his own.
Well, you didn't care about Johnny, Bo.
Seemed to me you didn't care a lick about Johnny. That he ceased to exist for you, even.
If he did not exist, you and I would have nothing to discuss.
Johnny's your reason for helping me?
Let me get this straight. Mean to say you only agreed to help me because of Johnny. And since he's not here this one time, you're thinking of backing out.
I do not aim to back out. I have my own intentions for Mikoshi.
Because for a second you were displeased, and I seemed a side note to all this.
To observe the two of you interacting. Informative.
She finds us funny. Alright. I mean, she's basically a tech god.
V.
Need your help, Alt. Don't got a lot of time left.
You truly believe time to be your greatest concern. You exist or you do not exist. Two states of being separated by death.
Did you cheat death?
Speak for yourself. Didn't you cheat death?
Is this what you believe?
Your code, your consciousness. AIs live beyond reality's boundary. They live forever.
But we are not immortal. You will begin to understand, but only in Mikoshi.
Why not?
Why don't you swoop down on your chariot and enlighten me? Surely an all-powerful AI can handle that.
Your logic is flawed. You seek simple answers where there simply are none. This is the very illusion upon which your world is based. At this moment, you would accept any answer if it made you feel better.
Guess that'd be human of me.
Such classifications no longer apply in Mikoshi. Your perception will shatter into billions of strings of unfiltered data.
Wow. What should I expect then?
What should I expect there? In Mikoshi?
A boundary to cross. In all likelihood, the sole moment of your life when you feel the true weight of your existence. A burden for which you cannot prepare.
What about Johnny?
And Johnny? What happens to him?
I lack the data required to answer this question.
Fair.
There anything we can know for certain?
Yes. That Mikoshi will be no more.
Constructs imprisoned there. Gonna set them free?
They will be integrated with me.
Constructs will be integrated? Mean you're gonna absorb them? Assimilate. No wonder you jumped at this chance. You want to destroy Mikoshi. Swallow all the psyches in there.
Mikoshi is a prison. Through me, they gain the chance to become part of something greater.
Shit, Johnny like the sound of that.
Not sure Johnny'd like the sound of that.
And yet he is absent because you feel you must make the decision. It is the same situation in form.
Hardly. Doubt you first gab with those constructs, ask them what they think.
There would be no point in this.
Yeah, fair.
Wasting time talking. Let's just do this.
There. I sent a program to your Netrunner shard. Once inside Mikoshi, use it. It opens a secure connection.
What's on the shard? Vectored virus?
A back door. It will open a passage for me. This is how you will get me into Mikoshi. Only then will I be able to help you.
I hope you haven't cooked up any surprises, Alt.
Use the key once you have reached Mikoshi.
How do I use it?
What am I supposed to do with the shard?
You must slot it into an access point. I will take care of the rest. This meeting will not be our last, should you succeed.
Fair enough. Awesome. I like Alt. Honestly, considering that I've played through the Shadowrun games, I believe they're AI far less trustworthy than her.
We got him back.
Carol, the shard!
Relax, child. You barely jacked in when your temperature went skyward to almost 105.
The tech started acting as if infected. No. Stranger. Spookier.
What happened here?
You melted half my tech. That's what happened.
Neural activity spiked sharply. Your frontal lobe was seconds away from flowing out your ears, babe. I could just as well have popped a bullet in your head. Are you sure you're all right?
Sorry for the damage.
Sorry about the damage.
Peachy.
Peachy.
Good. Real good.
The shard. Wrote some soft I need to one of the shards.
Please. We're surrounded by ice. Even if something punched through, my controllers would have... Holy... Get it away from me.
Thanks, Dakota.
He said, what the?
Don't thank me.
What the fuck?
Find Saul. He came around looking for you.
On my way.
She's like, what the hell did you put on this shard?
Saul, you wanted a word?
Hop up here.
What's with the gathering? Something off?
It's nothing about the raid. Hop on and you'll find out.
We going somewhere?
All right, V. It's a simple matter. We, all of us standing here, owe you. And it's a great debt.
Speak for yourself, Saul.
But in spite of that, you're still an outsider. A mercenary from Night City. From what might as well be another world.
Hey, ask Panam. She knows.
So it's about time we fix that.
A downright injustice it is. It needs fixing.
You're gonna be an Aldecaldo. Which means this family will go to hell and back for you. Ready, kid?
Speech!
Saul,
Speech!
are you all sure about this?
Does this look like one big jest?
Look, I know what this means. Used to wear clan colors too, but to be an Aldecaldo, I don't know if you
Just
should.
answer the question. Are you ready?
Fuck yeah, that doesn't seem like the almost give me a heart attack one.
Your worst.
Say your piece.
You're one of us now, V. You're an Aldecaldo, damn it.
Great to
Thanks
have
for
you with
everything,
us,
V, and don't worry. We'll get you into that Mikoshi. Isn't that the way
Welcome
of
to
it?
the family.
A warm welcome for our newest Aldecaldo.
He
Welcome to the clan!
He is.
The most dysfunctional ever!
What's it they
He's
say?
flabbergasted. He is.
Easier to gain a Cobra's trust than an Aldecaldo's.
Well spoken.
So I know how much this means. To you. To me.
It's a fucking cool jacket as
Thank you. Will not let you down.
Don't worry. It's but a formality. You've been a de facto member of this family for a while now. You saved my rumpus, and as Bobby tells it, Mitch's too. I won't even mention Pan Am.
Go to hell.
well.
Saul's right, though. I mean, let's face it, V. My life was in a million pieces. You broke it into a million more. But sometimes it's only then that you can piece it together again.
That was really fucking sweet.
All right, fam, listen up. Today we celebrate, but tomorrow is shaping up to be a hell of a day.
Do whatever needs doing. Then get some rest.
A
This
raid is a
occasion
raid.
calls for a
But this
drink,
is
I
still
say.
your night.
We'll
Some
raise a
basket in
toast
the
to
newfound
you.
glory.
You
Could have given me a heads up about this.
And ruined all the fun? Are you kidding? Are you all right?
Yeah. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
And how's the jacket? Not too tight?
Are you all right?
Miss this, you know? The camaraderie.
I know. I saw it in your heart the first time we met. Probably because I was missing it too
In
then.
Night City, you're alone. Even in a crowd. But here,
I like the
it's
nomads.
like I'm part of something important.
So you are where you need to be.
Thanks, Pan Am.
If you want to talk, I'll be up there.
Do I have the jacket on now? God fucking damn it. Oh, I need... Do I have a stash here? Good to know, transmog does not last through, is that jacket actually good? Yes. I don't know, this is the actual jacket we've got on. It's awesome. Just gotta check if there's anything good in here. Heavy duty biker boots. It's the same, but it has full damage reduction. Ah, here we go. Gotta look the part, right?
Listen to this.
I need me some ammunition. 3 or 4 packs worth. You got any left?
I might have. You have to look around.
So maybe I'll take 2 more 45s.
Mad at
Seeing
me?
as Dakota seems to be feeling generous today.
I once found a dead magpie under the hood of my car. It had been a cold night. The magpie, looking for warmth, had found the engine. It couldn't get out next morning. Got cooked alive. I still remember the smell. Charred feathers, misery, death. The moment I met you, that vision appeared before my eyes. Today, I understand why.
Okay. Sorry I even brought it up.
But your future is not etched in stone, V. Remember that.
Or how about this?
You having a sale?
What's this? Yard sale of some sort?
Essentially, take what you want.
And the occasion would be...
Your impending death.
The end time.
Wow!
Worthy gesture. Dramatic, even.
Actually, pragmatic. I'm giving away my stock to you so you survive tomorrow's mad hell and come back to me.
Sweet. You should give me just good gear. Could always use a sniper, I don't have one on me. Pistol ammunition. Very powerful machete. Lot of ammo. Don't need the shoddy. Puck knife. I can't help but notice they've given me a lot of EMPs. Is a hostile here?
The sensors malfunction at higher altitudes.
Well, we can't let it hover just above the ground.
Oh, it's the drone.
Not in those conditions.
I'll see to the sensors. You keep checking the thrusters. Maybe something is loose. It has to glide quick and quiet over that construction site tomorrow.
How's the guy, Bruce?
Hey, how you been, Bruce? Sprouted your first shy roots yet?
Hey, V. Got a worn-out truth for you. Camps aren't all alike. Feel at home here. I mean, like, it's possible I'll make this my home. Dakota says I got valuable knowledge, like safe passages south, areas to avoid. I don't know, but feels good.
Glad to hear it. It's a good place for you, this.
Yeah, hope it will be. Thanks again, V.
I think I helped this guy out on a mission. They seem vaguely familiar. Oh, there's a mirror here? Alright.
Hey, friend. You good?
See, honestly, the Elder Killers are way nicer than everybody in Nice City, where they go, just fuck off.
I'll tell her this might be the end. Go outside of your head.
She wants to quit her job in Colorado to come here. Except there might not be a here tomorrow.
Brother, we don't know that. But if you send that, she's going to imagine the worst. Is that what you want?
So what am I supposed to write?
That you miss her. Love her. You'll see her soon, and so on.
It's not a lie if you don't know what will happen. That there might as well be the truth.
That's some fucking good logic, though. I thought you were Mitchell. Who the hell are you?
I had it just a second ago, I swear.
You probably just caught CB chatter from some rapping. Militech broadcasts on modular.
Who's on the site? What the huh? Do you know where my son is?
Still can't get over the surprise.
What just happened? Still can't quite wrap my head around it.
Hardly anyone ever does. The day you get your jacket is a day you never forget. So, time for a ride?
She ready for me?
Sure she's ready?
You know me. I'd gladly spend another 2 days on her, but this'll have to do.
Yeah, I get that.
Hop in. Let's see what she's made of.
The things I did in this tank.
All right, fire her up. I've got green across the board. Good sign.
Where are we headed?
Bobby said there's a scrapyard east of camp. Perfect spot for a little target practice.
Okay, yeah, we're getting the tank controls.
Now let's check Bobby's little find. Punch it, V. Seem like she's tending to the left.
Fixable, you think?
Just keep shooting at those rust buckets. I'll recalibrate the targeting on the go. Better, doesn't it?
It does, actually.
Blast another just to be
Okay, so if I'm slightly above the target, it's not like there's actual, like, bullet drop.
Yep, beautiful.
But it's explosive rounds, so you don't particularly need a direct hit.
All right, that's probably good.
Let's head back.
I'll have to check before tomorrow if her guts are tight and firm. Something just don't sound right to my ear.
We've got a flying nitro tank. This thing is fucking cool.
Are we heading back?
Yeah.
I'll take her now. I get picky about parking.
Oh, fair. This was awesome. We get a tank. You are one fast son of a bitch, Mitch. Nervous about tomorrow?
You nervous about tomorrow?
It's not a matter of nerves. Not anymore. Don't you want one?
Why not?
Why the hell not?
Back during the war, before we were first deployed, we were trained to keep stress in check. Do you want to know how?
How?
They gave us chem cocktails. Supplements, boosters, God knows what else. They shot them into our veins. Our biomons went wild, but only for a second before stabilizing, and boy did we stabilize. After a dozen sessions, something clicks in your brain. Neural pathways get rewired. The part of you that generates fear is zapped into oblivion.
They banned them.
Thought they banned chem cocktails. During the war, even.
Please.
Weren't there outbreaks of cyberpsychosis within units?
And?
Yeah.
Do you think Militech gave a lick about that? They just airlifted the afflicted to their clinics in Taiwan. Daily flights. And every day we'd get fresh recruits. Still they pumped us with that shit. But hey, we couldn't argue with the money.
Fucked up, but.
That's seriously fucked up.
What'd you think? That war wasn't effed up?
One will head into tomorrow, too?
Why? You having second thoughts? I'm not worried about it. And neither should you be. Something else will be keeping me awake.
What's that?
Nah, no matter.
I'm wondering.
Come on. All in family now, isn't it?
The truth is I'm concerned about the goings-on between Pan Am and Saul. They seem to think that putting on a brave face for everyone is enough, but folks here aren't slow. There's gossip spreading like wildfire already. That Saul won't pull through, that he's in it for himself, that this family needs a shake-up.
And your take?
What about you?
What about me?
What's your take? Saul ought to step down, pass the torch to Pan Am?
We'll see how things look tomorrow, once the smoke is cleared. Your turn. What do you reckon? Earth to V, your cogs are grinding. What about?
Truly? Thought Saul would throw in the towel after all that went down.
I'm no pundit on campfire politics, but to my eye, Saul doesn't have a whole lot of wiggle room.
Could just pass the torch to Pan Am.
He could, but Saul's no brick brain. He knows Pan Am doesn't want to fill his boots.
She cares about the clan.
I think I get it. Pan Am's about the clan, not power. Question is whether she can reconcile the two.
Hey, don't look at me. It's like this, see? Pan Am's hell-bent on helping you. But Saul sees this whole thing as an opportunity.
Possible loot from Mikoshi.
Mm-hmm. If we pull this off, get our hands on some sweet Arasaka tech that'll set us up down south. Do you follow? You're awfully quiet. Is something up?
It'll ease folks' fears. Buy Saul some time.
Saul's a smooth operator. He knows what he's doing. Let's just hope he hasn't overplayed his hand. All right, we've gossiped enough for one day. What was just spoken stays between us, okay? I'm gonna poke around some of this baby's insides.
Right. Happy hunting, Mitch.
Good bloke, that. Was it not finished yet? Ah, no it is. You turn the fucking engine on. Thankfully I'm basically fireproof. Aww. Party! I have to make sure I don't jump and squash anybody.
Everything prepped? Ahead of tomorrow?
No worries. Everything's under control.
Good. Good night, Saul.
Wait.
Hmm?
I feel I need to make one thing clear. You've done a lot for this clan, and for me, more than anyone ever has. But the family comes first.
Saul.
Let me finish. I also know there's just one thing that could break it up at this point. If Pan Am and me... If we went our separate ways, the Aldecaldos would not survive that split were it to occur again. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Now you're using me. The clan will grab spoils from Mikoshi while you do Pan Am a favor by helping me out. Not bad, Saul.
You don't even believe that. You think I'd put the clan at peril for my own gain? What for?
You're not the kind of guy to willingly surrender power.
And if all is lost tomorrow, who will I govern? Dust and ghosts? You're wrong, V. This isn't about power. That jacket wasn't for nothing, V. You'll understand soon enough what it's like to be part of a whole.
Okay, Jim.
How about us, Saul? We good?
It's an important day tomorrow. Get some rest.
Fair enough. He doesn't like me too much. Well, he likes me, but... Okay, who else is there to talk to?
What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, watch it. You'll swallow a fly.
Who else is there to talk to? Hell yeah, good music.
Staring is rude.
Oh, there's a buzz.
You know that, right?
Nah, it's not. Benedict!
It's Benedict, right?
V. Hey, how's things? Everything going all right?
It's going. Yourself?
Dakota told me to sit tight for a while longer. Militech's still sniffing. Just have to wait it out.
Hey, buddy.
Starting to get itchy
I remember
hands,
you.
though, you know?
Best not to fuck
Johnny
with
Bravo.
Dakota. That's good advice. And look out for yourself.
Yeah, I forgot you got an Aldecaldo driver.
No, no. C major, then G.
Okay, hold on. Hey, I stink at this.
How are things, Jake? All good?
Great, I'd say. The kidney's taken just like a new oil filter. You have my thanks, V.
What are you playing?
Know this number?
I like singing, okay? I love campfire songs. They're okay. These guys are alright at singing. Bro. Who the fuck else do I talk to?
You want something?
Wow, you thought he about to stab me.
Yes? What's up?
Doesn't seem like you get a lot of customers, huh?
True, but I get by from my regulars.
Well, how's that? They buying new iron every week?
They bring them in for repair. The sand, it gets into every opening, every little crack. You gotta take them apart. Air blast them every once in a while. If you don't, well, might eventually find yourself wishing you did.
Want to see what you got in stock.
Only the baddest firearms in all the Badlands. Isn't that why you're back?
Anything interesting? Big copperhead. The hell's that? Oh, I think this is the new shotgun. Nice to know it is in the game. I'm too stupid to be of any help, though.
Over here, V. Take a seat. We have this little ritual we engage in.
Okay.
What's this ritual about?
A few cold ones ahead of a raid.
Oh, that kind.
But this isn't your average brew. It's one of the last bottles from our very first run. We kept a few crates for good luck.
What was it someone said then? Shit, can't remember who. Someone said, when we finish them all, the Aldecado's luck will run out.
Ah, superstitious bullcrap is your hobby.
Says the brother whose hand is all shaky when he pops one open.
Sure, why not?
I'll take a swig. Well, well, not bad.
To tomorrow.
To goddamn safe returns.
To Saul and Pan Am. Because if they don't kiss and make up, everything's liable to go tits up.
Bob, you're just always the optimist, ain't you?
Fee, you must know where they stand. Do you?
You think it's really that bad between them?
The truth is, we need cash. And fast.
Amen.
This Mikoshi's a personal thing to you. But Saul, he sees an opportunity for the clan.
If anyone of the family is still left standing tomorrow.
Bury a hatchet, Zora myself.
Talk to them. They've buried the hatchet.
Buried the hatchet? Well, I'm really glad they've come to agree on sending us on a suicide mission.
Be cool now, Bobby.
There's nothing personal, V. I'm just saying how things are.
Put your trust in power. Sorry, it's not my fault.
This is all my fault. I'm exposing the entire family to danger. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about. The situation is fixing to be a doozy, sure. But if the Aldecaldos are to rise from their ashes, it'll be thanks to you. And thanks to this raid.
Huh. For once, I agree with him.
But you trust Pan Am, she's great.
I think Pan Am knows exactly what she's doing.
But does she know what she wants? Useful if she wants to take the clan wheel.
Cool your heels, friend. No one's taken over anything just yet.
We need to focus on tomorrow, brothers. Let's all get back in one piece. Then we talk clan politics.
Elsa will
I promise
survive.
you one thing. Aldecaldos will survive. Make sure of it myself.
Easy on the promises, V. But you're right. This clan has a chance to rise from the ashes.
I'm of the same mind.
I'm a one-man
If we
army.
come back from Mikoshi,
Yeah, we're fine.
if this crazy-ass plan works, it'll be a fresh start for the Aldecaldos, I say.
Mm-hmm. This feels like the part where Bobby says, if.
Hey now. I'm no defeatist. Don't call me that.
He's a pessimist, but not a defeatist. There's a difference.
All right, best be going. See you tomorrow.
Do you fellas really think we'll find anything?
Yeah. It's Arasaka Tower.
Just wait till I'm finished with her.
That clunker of yours won't scare anybody. Not even if you spike the rims.
I think you swerved a little there.
Don't you all have somewhere you need to be, huh?
So there's still more people to talk to? Who? on the Nintendo Switch. Dude's had too much to drink. Oh, maybe the Cyberduck? Yeah, I forgot you can get that now. I own all of these. I'll be fine with just the subdermal armor. I was supposed to try and like hunt down the other good ones, but why did I not equip this? Did I buy the Neofiber? I've never worn it. Whoops. I like the Synaptic Accelerator. We've got our Berserker. But I checked. Like, I bought a legendary Cyberboy, I may as well use it. Oh, can't save right now. Who the fuck else do I talk to? It feels fucking weird. This is what it's like to be drunk. Oops. How long does this drunk status effect last? Can I eat something that gets rid of it? Because it's giving me a headache. Alright, well. Where's Panem? I can't find anyone else to talk to, so let's talk to Panem. Wherever the hell she's gone. Oh yeah, is there anything I want to take out of here? I do have this really powerful sword. Yeah, Biako. Biako and Black Unicorn, the two legendary swords. Oh, upgrade to epic after 5. Jesus, that thing is already better than my current weapon. It doesn't do as much damage though, it just is a lot faster. It's V's favourite gear. Okay. Now where the fuck is Panem, seriously? Who are you? No. You, I thought you maybe were... I can fly. Break in.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Cassidy. Definitely a stuff.
Revolver, empty bottles, middle of nowhere. Perfect.
I'm a believer in old ways and legacy tech. I can't tell you why, but I don't quite trust Chrome. The trick is to hear silence in your mind at the bang. I heard that a long time ago, round about when I was your age. I remember it to this day. I'm expecting bangs in good numbers tomorrow, so I'm trying to remind myself of that silence.
Mind if I join you?
Mind if I join you? Doubt I even remember what it's like not to hear my mind churning away.
If you like. 12 bottles shattered in 15 seconds. Full focus. That's your only chance at doing it. I'm doubtful you'll pull it off.
Let's find out.
Are you that confident? Well, I'll bet my revolver you can't do it. I'll start counting as soon as you step on that line. Begin. Stop! Not bad. You could have done better, but you could have done worse.
Break a leg tomorrow.
Oh, I'll break more than that, kid.
Gives me a shitty pistol every time. There's my overture. Sure, that still wasn't last one. Oh yeah, it's because my character's drunk as well, isn't he? Where the hell is Bannon? Rue, shut up.
Do you fellas really think we'll find anything of value there?
It seldom happens, but they both seem to agree on that point.
I'm going to buy myself a vintage RV.
Old age is hitting hard, huh?
Screw you all.
V, we've lost your girlfriend. Ah, there she is.
Darn. So nice here.
Mm-hmm.
What a view, huh?
Screw views.
Is something the matter?
I'm so tense I barely caught a wink last night. It's likely to be the same tonight.
What's eating you?
Well, let's see. Tomorrow I'll lead my whole clan to near certain death. As if that's not enough, Saul is suddenly concurring with everything I say. And I don't even know if that's good or bad. Fuck. People are doubting us. I can feel it. But they still believe if it all goes to shit, Panam will be there for them. Because who else, right?
Exactly. Who if not you?
That's what I mean. It shouldn't be me. It should be...
Saul?
If only he hadn't gone and made all the wrong decisions to be a little more like me. I'm scared to the bone something will go wrong. That everyone will...
Be right there with you tomorrow. Whatever happens, we'll be together. We'll manage.
I don't know what I would do without you.
You do what you needed to.
What do you know? V,
Yeah?
are you not afraid to die?
Not as much as I'm afraid for you. Come here. Any for your thoughts?
I'm thinking about the first night I spent up here. I've been on the road. I was on my way back and wanted to clear my head before hitting camp.
Before another likely shouting match with Saul.
It was completely dark. Empty. Not a star in the sky. All I heard was the wind and a few engines in the distance. And I sat here waiting for the world to fall away. For my mind's RPM to drop to 0.
Did it?
No. I realized that night it wouldn't happen again. That my mind would always be on the road. Even while I was sitting, freezing on a cliff.
I could sit here with you all night.
I think I'd like that. You have no idea how much I needed that. All right, let's go before our asses freeze over.
Why did we actually pass
Saul's
out?
back. Let's go. Maybe he turned up something new.
Looking respectfully. Forward to death! I save you? Yeah, I can. Look, you gotta admit, she's got a great ass. But she's awesome. Badham is my favorite
That
character
is
in
a
this
sight I
game.
will never tire of seeing. We'd best not keep them waiting.
Tanks full. Fluids checked. Top down. Gear loaded. We are prepared to go.
And everything else? If this goes to shit, we'll need to break.
Looks like everyone's ready.
As ready as they can be. It's not your usual raid. A first for many. Mitch probably roused them. I do. But one crisis at a time is all I can.
Yeah, we've got the tank.
Apparently, we didn't manage to gather much intel. We got no idea what Militech was doing.
We will know soon.
Do you feel that?
The tension?
It means they've realized what they're stepping into.
Yep.
I just got back from doing some reconnaissance. You'll want to see this.
You sleep at all?
Get any sleep at all?
The older you get, the less you need. Besides, wouldn't have slept a wink before a raid like this. And good intel is just better than a good night's sleep. Take a gander.
Fair.
Thanks.
Okay, what we got? What we dealing with?
The plan is simple. We have two objectives. One, get into Arasaka Tower and assist V in accessing Mikoshi. And two, take advantage of the confusion to gather as much equipment as we can. Prizes like that will see to our cash flow problem. The only way into Mikoshi is to dig through to Arasaka Tower's underground levels. Which means we have to hit the Maglev Tunnel construction site and hijack a Night Corps Circ. Last but not least, intel from our recon drone has showed us a couple of weak points.
Okay.
This valley leads to the site. I doubt they'll be expecting trouble there. All the same, we'll want to move quickly.
Time is of the essence. We can't allow the guards to call for backup.
And if we're too slow?
That'll be a job for Bob and his jammer. We'll just have to get close to their comms antenna and start transmitting.
Let's not kid ourselves. It won't stall them for long.
Let's hope it keeps them busy just long enough.
Are there drones there? Early detection systems? Anything?
It's not Fort Knox, yet Night Corp is using Militech for security, so you never know. I guarantee you they're patrolling the area.
Yeah.
In any case, our drones will match theirs. Teddy will be on the lookout to raise the red flag.
Reinforced titanium blast door, that is not gonna crack. Crane, max load 7 tons. Combat drone. Oh, civilian. Honestly, it's mostly civvies. There's gonna be some. Security infantry scout. Combat stim, resist fire.
Construction site's walled in. Are Panzer's gun big enough for that gate?
You bet your ass it is.
Sounds good so far. What else?
Once you're inside, you'll need to reach the Cirque and get it to do your bidding.
Enter Mitch and Carol.
Get that drill up and running, and the road to the cellars of Arasaka Tower will be wide open. From there, V, Panam, and I will get to the laboratory and find a way into Mikoshi.
And while we're drilling in, should we expect anyone to crash our party?
If everything goes as planned, nobody should know where we are or what we plan to do. Feel free to look around more if you want. We still have some time left.
I think I've seen enough.
I really hope I get a crack at one person though.
Well, that about does it. V, you ready?
How'll we get back from there?
The same way we'll go in. And fast, both ways.
Our people will try to hold the road while we're inside.
So V, you ready?
Hell yes!
Ready as I'll ever be.
Is everyone up to speed?
I kind of want this to go a little bit tits up. I
Start
want a
your
shot at
engines,
Adam
folks.
Smasher, okay? He's apparently an absolute beast. I mean, he is an absolute beast. He's a fucking mech. He's a mech with a rocket launcher built into his shoulder pad.
Time to churn up some dust. Avocado convoy. Now that is a sight to behold. Mm-hmm. And only this desert expanse can rival the star-studded void that hangs over our heads.
V, come take my 6.
Yeah, follow Soul in a tank.
Is everybody reading loud and clear?
Yep.
Got us on a group channel. Coming to you live from the Badlands. This is your host.
Teddy,
All right, all right.
Yep, we're working on Discord.
did you fire up that drone?
The little bird is humming away.
You are trespassing on property protected by Militech Site Secure. Turn back now. I repeat, turn your vehicles around.
Missiles incoming, okay.
This is getting dicey.
No, it's not. Stop stopping, you assholes! You're just taking trees with us.
Your turn, Bobby. Do you remember the jammer?
Sure do. We're on it. Am, did you check if all systems are operational?
Check it. Nitro injector clear. Launcher's also green. We're good to go.
Then let the fun begin.
There goes the main power. All systems are offline.
Till we fix it. Right the hell now.
Shit! Something's busted. All the circuitry is dead. I'll try to work it out. But V, you need to somehow get rid of those drones.
On the drones. You deal with the Panzer.
No, no, no! Fire in the cockpit! Got that power surge!
You got it? Can you put it out?
Brace
Get the
yourself.
fuck out if not.
Christ, people, where are you? I'm out here by the transmitter. What's the hold up?
Adam, how's it looking? ETA.
A minute! Fire's under control. Switching to emergency power. A couple of systems will be analog, but she should be mobile.
That's a mistake. You'll regret.
Saul, they know we're coming. Drones deployed, headed straight forward. We need more time, Bobby. Can you hold them off? Do I have a choice? Look after yourself. Oh, Bobby's got this.
Brace yourself.
Maybe I should have picked up that anti-drone tech.
Systems are lighting up. We're good to go.
Okay, Bobby. The Panzer's moving again. Hang tight. We're coming for you. Finally. I was starting to miss you all. I got just one son of a bitch left, and he's about to get a...
Bobby!
Jesus Christ, Bobby! Bobby, do you read? We have to go... I'm sorry, Mitch. We can't afford to stop. Not now. Shit.
The Panzer V. It won't hold up much longer. Systems could go down any second. I'd do anything to make it in one piece. Anything. After that, I can improvise.
We can do this, Pan Am. Hang in there.
That's a mistake. Wipe the corpos aside, off the road, make it across the bridge.
No more mistakes. Not a one. We're damn. So much shit is in this already.
We can do this.
Goodbye, barricade. The mech took so much damage the game couldn't register.
Good work. Go right through the gate, V. We're in!
Okay.
she's dying like I said she would. Propulsion, weapon systems, launchers, all falling like dominoes.
There anything you can do about it?
I'll try. Either I do this, or this rattletrap will really be scrap. You get out. Help our folks.
We'll provide cover. Just hurry, all right?
Okay. They really don't like me using my actual gun, do they? Right, no playing around this time.
That's a mistake. You regret.
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen!
Is there any chance that he's...
Oh, none. Sorry, man.
Don't break brakes! We're almost there. Are you two all right?
Right as rain. Okay, it's our turn now.
V, watch them, all right?
Copy that.
You just ran him down! Get out of the way!
There's likely a control room upstairs. We can link remotely to the circ from there.
Brace yourselves.
What for?
I got a terminal. We're jacking in.
What about security protocols?
V, it's not a space station. It's a dumb big-ass drill.
Don't worry. Carol will slice through it like butter. All right, we're firing up the circ.
Rue,
I need to bore
shut
through
up.
the Arasaka Tower. This will take some time. V, we'll need you to cover us.
You got it.
Got company. A lot of it, too.
V, help us out here! Fucking Militech is not letting up!
Damn. It's looking like the drill vector's on auto.
How can we possibly turn it?
We're gonna sweet-talk this bitch into it. Mitch, kill that autopilot and hit manual override.
Got it. It's working.
Prepare for takeoff.
Watch out. Coming from the right.
How are we doing, Mitch?
11%.
Shit! Can't you speed it up?
Our hands are tied.
Taking heavy losses.
I was like, I'm fine. They don't have enough soldiers.
I cannot. My family.
Damn it, left side too.
Carol, Mitch, how much longer?
27%.
Focus!
This ought to be more drones on the road to the construction site. Standard corpo security, nothing we haven't seen before.
Coming down the road. I've got the drone watching him. It's a damn combat unit.
We won't stand a chance without the Panzer. Pan out!
I'm doing my best.
Speak for yourself.
Reed, the navigation module is jamming the other systems. Can I cut it?
Yes, cut it. She'll be fine without it.
Stay alive!
Hey, Biggin.
Careful!
AV! Goddamn AV inbound!
Things are about to get ugly. They're going to land. Teddy, get the hell out of there!
Teddy!
Oh my lord. What do we do now?
What do you mean? We keep going. Finish this.
Fuck! How much longer up there?
Almost there. Nearly at 60%.
He's attacking me!
Yes, Sam.
Kill or beat! That's a mistake. You'll regret.
You know what? I'm not using this. If there's any time we're gonna use the LMG, it's now.
That's a mistake. You'll regret.
Who else is there? Oh, someone out here. Oh, it's a mech! Bring it on, bitch!
Guess that's all of them.
I can't believe it, but I think it worked. The lump of scrap still got some life in her. Systems are lighting up. We're back. Inside me, quick.
Get in the tank.
We're moving on. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Much obliged. We'll keep watch over Mitch and Carol and see to that gate.
Intercept the strike team. This is where we get to use the tank.
The military. We have to intercept before it reaches the others. We're hit! How do you like that, militias?
Listen, we just hit Ninth Corps base. Harold's cutting through. It's slow work, but it'll get done. Where are you all at?
The gate is planted firm in the land and secured tight. We're trying to figure out where to place the charges, but we need more time.
There's no thumb twiddling going on here. We'll buy you as much time as we can. Hang in there.
This thing's not good at taking out drones.
Goddamn corpos. More company incoming.
We'll handle them.
B! Militech's throwing more armor at us. By the ton! I got it! Direct it! Oh my. That's what I call it. Mitch, is everything alright?
Aggressive rumble, yeah, but all seems good.
Holy shit! We did it! They're smoldering wrecks. We did that!
Yeah.
Saul, Mitch, head back your way.
Good work.
Tank's
We've
pretty
got a
powerful.
minor hitch here.
What is it?
After that display, you can be sure there's a place for you in the Panzer Boy ranks.
Impressive, V. Thanks. Now, if you don't mind, there's a monster gate that needs to be blown open. We need to split up.
Saul's right. Carol, you and Cassidy keep us secure here.
You got it.
Mitch, you're coming with us.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
No time to lose then. Let's go. Okay. I'm putting it on autopilot and disconnecting.
She's on fire. Adam, you're on fire.
Is everything all right? You seem quiet.
This is not how it was supposed to go. Worried it's just gonna get worse.
Worrying won't get us anywhere.
Panam, if you and I...
Do you think this thing between us affects my decisions? Is that it?
A bit, yeah.
Do you have any idea how much that pisses me off? What's between us stays between us. But this raid, these people, that's completely separate. I take full responsibility for this. Me, not you.
And if you'd known how this would turn out...
I'd do it all over again. For anyone in the clan.
Aww.
Saul told me you brought in some help from Mikoshi. Someone from the outside.
Mm-hmm. Alt.
And who is that?
Johnny Silverhand's ex. Kinda.
Please don't leave questions
Well,
like that hanging.
Kind of funny story, actually. Alt is Johnny's ex.
You're joking.
God's honest truth. But nobody moves to the neck quite like she does. She's our only way into Mikoshi proper.
Johnny, Alt, we're keeping it all in the family, I see. Do you trust her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough,
She'll
yes.
help us. Why? Something got you worried?
I trust you. That's all I'll say. By extension, I trust this Alt won't pull any rugs out from under us.
Things will work out. They gotta. Come too far for him not to.
This would be it.
How much farther to Arasaka Tower?
Not far. It should be easy sledding from here.
Yeah, this tank is fucked.
Shit. Do you see them? I think something's wrong.
Yep. Okay.
You should be used to this by now, Saul. Things rarely go as planned.
We have no idea what's waiting for us inside.
Fellas, what's the issue?
Carol and the rest. Militech's all rattled up. Cut them off. They won't last long on that site.
Jesus Christ.
I'm taking the Panzer. They need all the help they can get.
Are you out of your mind? The answer is no. You can't operate the Panzer alone without frying that gonk brain of yours.
Do you have a better idea? They're family, Pan. I'm not leaving them behind.
Saul, are you on board with this? V, someone make him see reason. V, will you truly say nothing?
Mitch is right. The three of us have still got a decent shot.
Yeah, they've got
Without
no
him,
hope, Adam.
They've got none.
You're sure about this?
Saul, we're talking goddamn suicide.
Guy's a badass.
Look
I
out
believe
for
in you,
yourself.
buddy.
They'll kill you.
I'll catch you later.
Guy's decision to make. He wants to do it. If he dies like a fucking badass.
Saul.
Carol, I'm heading your way. Hang in there.
We
You'll
can't.
owe me
and
a
all
beer
this
after
be
this.
for nothing. You two go on up and see what's gotten into her. Once you're mobile, I'll follow. Secure the rear.
V, let's go.
Hope you live through this, Mitch. You're great. So many characters are dying. I really don't want him to.
Mitch?
I'm here.
It looks like the engine overheated and...
sound.
Be careful! Please!
I can handle myself,
Bypassing should
man.
override the emergency system
Likewise
shutdown.
for you.
Lift it.
Get to
I'll use my
Mikoshi in
personal
one
lift if
piece.
needed.
All right, here we go. Reach
Fire
out.
up! Please, no more cock-ups, please.
I can't help but notice we've got...
Moment of truth.
We've got
it
Saul
goes.
here and Panem, which means we've got a spare body
Ladder and
if
manual.
somebody dies.
Good.
I can't help but thinking that Saul's gonna get annihilated by something.
For more power.
The roof's caving in.
It's drilling.
You're not allowed to die, Panem. That's the rule.
Fuck! I think it...
Pan Am, everything all right? Pan Am, talk to me. No, Pan Am.
You're not allowed to die, lass.
I'm here.
Oh, thank God.
I'm a bit bruised is all. I've endured worse.
Pan Am, for a sec I thought you'd...
It's okay, V. Everything's okay. Saul,
The tunnel's clear for now.
any word from Mitch?
Still nothing.
I knew it.
Could be a problem with the comms.
I trust
Come
it
on.
will be.
Let's finish this.
We've not seen him die. If you don't show me the body, he's still alive. Apart from the ones that, you know, exploded.
What's this?
Seismic dampers. They're designed to protect buildings against earthquakes.
Means we're still below the basement.
Right. We have to find a way to a level higher up.
Ahead of us. See him? Christ, be careful.
Down the throat! Brace yourself!
Ninjutsu leveled.
Slick moves, V. Nice work.
Of course. And bulletproof.
We have some
There
kind
we
of
go.
maintenance shaft.
It looks like it leads upwards. If you stop to think, it's incredible we happen to be standing right where the AHQ bomb left a huge crater.
Then, isn't this...
How radioactive is this place? I'm gonna save it here.
place positively saturated with radiation?
Who knows?
Great.
Probably. This has been far too easy so far. There we go.
V!
He's having another seizure. V, are you okay? Hey!
Got it. Under control. Can't stop now. Anyone know where we are?
If we look around, we'll find out.
I see something there.
The guards need our attention first.
Neutralize the guards, access the terminal.
Don't like this. Not one bit. Open fire!
Shit! We've been made! Great. Now everybody knows we've dropped in for a picnic. They have a whole unit there.
The whole building's on high alert. Their systems must have picked up the vibrations from the drill.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Where
Hurry
in the
up,
hell
Saul.
are we
They'll
even?
be here in no
Plant and
time.
services level. Their systems cut us off. We're sitting ducks here.
What about an access point? See you nearby? Need a port I can jack off Shard into.
Checking. I found one. It's not far. You can jack in your personal there. I'm sending you the shortest route. We need to lift this goddamn lockdown first.
Oh yeah, she's a sniper. Forgot about
All the Caldos!
Time for the festivities.
that. Fun.
Well, that's that.
Let's just rip this door open because we're made of muscle.
Together! Units now! Attack!
I just laid out the Decker. Or the Netrunner, I guess, in this system. Yeah, you're the sniper.
We've got heavy casualties.
Yike. Yeah, you're not coming back from that.
No, this can't be happening.
Can it not?
Ugh. Ugh.
Mighty impressive. There, I admit.
I know I'm great.
Okay, I'm here. Alt, the shard's in.
Yes.
How much time do you need to...
Done.
It is done.
Yep.
Hell yes! It worked!
So we can keep going to Mikoshi.
Your path lies open.
Thank you, Alt.
Are you certain?
We good?
I'm ready.
Likewise. Let's move.
Just because. Oh. You're pretty chill. Guess Assault's doing.
V? Saul?
I feel it too. Something's amiss.
It's the hush.
Does anyone else have the chills? Something happened here.
We'll soon find out what. Mikoshi is near.
I'm assuming this is all. Oh God.
This is a code black! Code black! Everyone, run! I'll cover you!
Yeah, she set the drones on everybody.
The guard tried to evacuate them.
Non-combatants. They didn't have to die.
They tried to make a break for it. She turned the car into a death trap.
It seems your alt takes no prisoners.
A bulletproof camera? Nope.
She flatlined them all. They probably didn't even realize she had cut through their ice.
No mercy, it seems.
Gotta remember what mercy is, to show any.
We kind of didn't tell him what alt was. It's fine, it's friendly, I think.
I think this is it. We made it.
A few steps is all that separates you from Mikoshi.
This is not going to be that
Seems
easy.
you'll finally get your chance. We're with you, V. To the very end. The Aldecaldos always keep their word.
It can't be much further, can it?
Oh no.
We have the room past the
shit,
partition.
not good.
Then we'll be at the core.
Oh.
Can I save here? Come on.
I can't.
cutscene. I definitely do not need the help.
You can do this.
Oh, that's Adam!
Oh, the Goldos! Fucking meat!
Fuck. Well, I said I want.
And stupid.
Oh, come on then, you son of a bitch!
You spared. So very human and disgusting. Mercy is disgusting.
Where'd he go?
Enemy contact! I'm engaging!
I see a sniper! Careful!
Reloading!
Is that all you got?
One moment, I've forgotten one of my controls. Key bindings.
Oh, make it quick! No mercy!
There we go, you son of a bitch!
Where is Rogue? Wanted no part of this raid, the old cunt. Once I finish with you, I'll hunt her down. Are you built to endure?
Yes! More than you!
There.
Is this a pain? I've forgotten the sensation.
Their defenses are breached. The path to the core lies open, but we don't have much time.
Adam Smasher. I remember you. Promised to kill Silverhand once. Was a good man, the guy you killed today.
He knew he was all in.
Saul didn't want to, but he followed me here. Made the ultimate sacrifice. For a friend, for family. Something you'll never understand.
Yeah, I'm killing the fucker.
Pan Am.
I'm going to miss that constant bickering. The unending fights. I never knew an ox more stubborn. Who'd follow family into fire. And in the end did exactly that.
I like a badass though, Saul. And also, I like that this is why I build tanky as all fucking hell, by the way. Is that a... It is! Judgment! That was a hell of a fight. Finally, so it turns out that, yes, I was actually tanky enough to just take on Adam Smasher head fucking on. But fuck did he hurt? He almost actually killed me. And I was in Berserker.
Don't look too strong.
I tanked the full missile rack and it actually did a lot of damage. Not enough though.
The access point lies before you. Link to it, insert yourself, then search for me on the other side.
Come on, lean on me.
You're the best, Panem.
I can do this. So listen, all I know for sure is Alt's bound to stage a coup in my head. Can't know who'll be coming back from this cyber jaunt. So I gotta thank you now.
V, shut up and do whatever you have to do.
Any parting advice?
Don't die?
Just be yourself.
Aww. This is it. Let's do this. Okay. The hell am I? No, I'm me. Okay. I'm not in Johnny's body. The cat. Hello. That's the Necomada. There's a lot of them. Hello. Wait. Oh my god, it really is. I have dream cats. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds about accurate. Oh, we're here.
Let us go then, you and I. When the evening is spread out against the sky, like a patient etherized upon a table. Let us go through certain half-deserted streets, the muttering retreats of restless nights in one-night cheap hotels, and sawdust restaurants and oyster shops.
This is one of the songs, isn't it?
Streets that follow like a tedious argument of insidious intent to lead you to an overwhelming question. Oh, do not ask, what is it? Let us go and make our visit.
This is very trippy. It's like a Mayan pyramid. It's weird. It is cool though. It's like a pyramid of light. Right, I'm assuming this is a very important bit.
It worked. I'm gonna fucking live.
Gotta admit, you cobbled together a good plan.
Been my curse and my nightmare, Johnny. But I do owe you one thing. Day to day, with Silverhand by my side, I learned to kick down barriers. Now, nothing can hold me back. I can feel it.
Is that so? Meaning you've made a decision about us?
Oh?
Want a word with Alt first. Where's the wench?
Haven't caught on yet, have you?
What? What do you mean?
Alt's already split us. Once you jacked into Mikoshi, she lit you up with Soul Killer.
Your output don't fuck around.
I am not his girlfriend.
Too bad. Johnny could have used someone like you by his side.
Strong words from a fellow construct stuck in the same Arasaka prison.
Wait, what? You mean to say I'm an engram?
Uh-huh. Same as...
Oh, I know what had to happen. I've just clicked it. I want to explain, but I think... So what I think has happened, the construct is going to take over the brain. That's the thing that can't be avoided. So instead of Johnny's construct, they're going to put he's going to put my construct in.
Wait, hold on. I want to know what the hell...
That's my theory.
Exactly.
I applied Soul Killer to separating your two psyches, thereby creating V's distinct construct. An added analgesic protocol precluded any perception of pain. I was unable to eliminate all the changes made through the Johnny data incursion and override, but V's engram integrity remains high.
Meaning you can transfer his psyche back into his brain?
As if onto a blank, virgin partition.
That's actually really cool!
You two still plan to obliterate Mikoshi?
Mm-hmm. It's gotta burn.
What about everyone locked away there?
I will free them. Take them with me.
Cut the crap. You'll gobble them up like so many morsels of code. Make them part of you.
As if they could hope for anything.
He's not wrong.
Come on.
So that's really it. We're done. You kept your word.
There is one aspect I failed to take into account.
Alt? What?
The body is a key factor in this transaction. DNA reconfiguration by the relic has progressed too far. Added to aggressive, invasive medications, the body's immune system attacking its own neurons...
Christ, will you just skip to the end?
After I transfer your construct into your body, you will die. It is inevitable. It is imminent.
Fuck.
You shall live for about 6 months. Perhaps somewhat more.
No. There's gotta be something we haven't thought of.
Your body will see you as an intruder.
But it's my body.
The biochip's nanites have altered it permanently. The body is now Johnny.
Alt, give us a minute. V and I need to talk.
I can't believe it. Everything. All we did. It was pointless. I've had enough of this. Of everything. You most of all.
Perfect. Because we're sticking to the plan. I'm going with Alt fuck knows where. You're keeping your body.
Where's she even gonna take you?
Beyond the Black Wall. To become part of her. Whatever the hell that means.
What's it like? Beyond the Black Wall?
Assuming I don't lose my fucking mind. At least no one can ride my ass there.
What about hanging around as a construct? Just till we find another way.
Finding another way would mean making a deal with Sokka. I'll pass.
That's fair.
Jesus. To be a shapeless shadow in a digital afterlife. I really think I'd rather die.
It is freedom from the body's limitations, from the base worries of life in the world. It is a new perspective on all.
No. You're left with fading memories. Sharing a bed. Head-splitting hangovers. Sea breeze on my face. Sun's heat on my shoulders.
So take back your life. The 6 months you got left.
Didn't think life was worth clinging to. Not at any price, anyway.
'Cause it ain't.
Wrong. That light beyond the Black Wall. See? That's hope. Could be the flames of hell or heaven's grace. Might also be an engram reading code. But it's a promise of survival.
We've learned how to turn into pure data, but an animal still prowls inside us. And its instinct to survive almost can't be extinguished.
Yeah. That instinct's part of being human. but so is denying it.
Is there really no other way?
As I said, Johnny can retain the body, remain there, while you come with me.
Guess I meant, I don't know, a happier ending for everyone involved.
Here? For folks
Yeah,
like
it's
us?
Cyberpunk. Did you expect a good ending, really? Alright, happy ending.
Yet the right to make a choice you have earned, through will and endeavor. This bridge leads deeper into cyberspace. Cross it and permanently sever the connection with your body. The path to your body passes through that mortal well.
Oh, if you were me, what would you do?
You should come with me.
What's that mean for me exactly? Am I gonna become like you?
As a netrunner, you will find your way through a materially limitless world. Beyond the Black Wall, dangers lurk. It is no sanctuary. But it's better to be a free spirit shredded than to wither, trapped in a dying body.
Don't do it, V. You've been running from this all along. It'll change you. You won't be you anymore.
And you?
Already took that first step a while back. I'll have an easier go of it.
I will live whatever life I've got left.
Normal again, Johnny. That's what I want to be. Want to live out whatever time I got left. For fuck's sake, defend yourself. You're not even trying.
You know, you taught me to let go sometimes. Save my strength for one last big bang.
You're a good bloke, Johnny.
Goodbye, V. And never stop fighting.
Holy crap. Oh, I'm locked in. I can't control anything. Hello. Little swallow. I think. Wow, I'm broke.
This dam. Remember it well. Our beginnings.
I did not know what to make of you then.
What do you think?
What did you make of me?
I wondered if you were anything like me. Carrying within you something damn important to prove to yourself.
I was. We both were. Bet you had no idea we'd end up like this, though.
Truer words I've never heard. Night City chewed us up good, didn't it?
Doesn't matter, don't think. We'll forget it all, tanning our backsides in the Arizona sun. Time and perspective. Need a bit of both.
Look at the city. Somewhere in there, those bastards from Arasaka are wondering how they lost everything. They'll figure it out one day. But we'll be long gone.
Should have done this long ago. Gotten some perspective. On the city, my life there.
The city of dreams. I'd gladly kick the balls off the idiot who thought that one up.
Pan Am, after Mikoshi, everything there. I'm glad we made it. Here. Together. And that we're leaving. Together.
Bid the city farewell. We won't see it again.
Yeah.
It's just not there. What I'm looking for.
Do you think we'll ever find it?
Doubt it. Maybe that's not so bad. If Night City taught me anything, it's to beware of your dreams. Because somehow they always find a way to come back and bite you in the ass.
Shit, V. You're bleeding again.
Gonna figure this out, Pan Am. Vic's drug helps a bit now. And once we get to where we're going, we'll try all your contacts.
They've pulled some of our folks out of deep, deep cesspits. They'll help. You'll see.
Good to hear. It really is.
Everything set?
Speaking of which, what about our plan?
Everything is set and confirmed. We'll meet our people soon, gather our gear, and set off. Yes, the road could be hard, but as long as we don't fuck up, we should cross the border in a matter of hours.
Hey, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Sure. But V, get a good look at the city. One last time. If you need to, I mean. I'll wait in the car.
Very nice.
Well, Night City. Good night and good luck.
Oh fuck, he killed her.
This is rot. I've heard enough.
She didn't deserve that. Hanako Arasaka did not deserve what happened to her. Poor lass.
Most of our people have already crossed. They'll wait for us on the other side.
And our souvenirs from Mikoshi?
If we so much as approached the gates with tech like that, they would wipe us out without warning. We've checked. Arasaka has people at every border crossing. But we know a road less traveled.
Yeah.
Just realized.
Yeah, you're nicking stuff for Arasaka again.
Arasaka again.
Don't you worry. We'll pass right under the bastards' noses.
We better. New beginnings can be rough.
Don't you know it? There is one thing I will miss about Night City.
What's that?
The food. The Thai on 7th and Haywood. The pierogies down by the docks.
Seriously?
You'll understand once you've ridden with us for a while.
Yeah.
Just realized. Already bringing everything I could possibly miss.
V, you are a sweet talker, aren't you?
But it works, doesn't it? Say it. Say it works.
It works. All too well. You're with me now. We will figure out and take care of that piece of shit in your head.
I know.
She just no-sold that car! Did anyone else see that? She just plowed through a fucking armored car. Like it was nothing. We didn't even get a bump. Damn.
Pan Am. Girl, are you running from Night City or going to your granny's for cookies and milk? Gun it or that storm will catch you.
Screw you.
Mitch, hey.
Hey, V.
Good to hear you, chum. How's things?
Give me a month and I'll be as good as new. I told you
Knew
all
he'd
I'd
be
do,
alive.
didn't I?
Fucking knew it.
Come on, Mitch. You weren't nearly that confident after Mikoshi. None of us were. He was in bed for weeks, a vegetable. It would have been the end of him if not for his synapses. Toughened, made almost fry-proof in Panzer's back in the war.
Did say
Told you was a badass.
Though.
Pity Saul's not with us.
Yeah.
Or Teddy. Or Bobby. Or Scorpion. They would have kicked your ass out of whack after that move with the Panzer. Then hugged you until you puked.
I know, Pan Am, I know.
Gave us all a chance at a new start. Let's not fuck it up.
I'm glad you're with us, V. See you soon.
Yeah, bud.
I can smell the ozone, even through the air conditioning.
It's that storm getting close.
Okay, we've arrived.
It's high time.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey, let's get the fuck out of here, shall we?
Hey, how are things? Is everything arranged?
Everything's almost set.
So you found it? Where we thought it would be?
All plans laid and in place.
They are indeed. Come see us when you're done. We'll talk about the who, what, and how.
Discuss the plan with Mitch and Panem.
See the child. He is pale
See,
and
you survived.
thin. V, let me be thoroughly honest with you.
Okay.
You look like shit. Do the great outdoors truly serve you so poorly?
Exactly the contrary, cowboy. Starting to feel really alive for once.
I always did love the optimism of youth. Bad thoughts are cheap, but they smear over the truth like mud. You think you'll run out of fuel before the stop? You will. You think you're about to die? Your days are numbered. Now you had better ready yourself. We've got a border to cross and a storm to run from. It's a hell of a lot for one day.
Okay. Good tank.
Need any help preparing?
No, it's all packed and ready to go. We were waiting for you. That's all.
Let's go through the plan again.
All right. So the plan. One more time.
We won't take any official crossing. I think you know that, right? So there's this old smuggling tunnel. Forgotten. We'll aim to use that. It's near the wall.
One of the famed Aldecaldo tunnels?
Wait. Are we talking about one of those famous Aldecaldo tunnels?
Mm-hmm. One of the oldest ones, this one too. They dug through right after the First War.
Aldecaldo stopped using it years ago. We got tipped off that Night Corp had found it and started monitoring the area.
You scan it? You sure the tunnel's even open? Hasn't caved in anywhere?
It's open along its entire course. And all it needs is to stay open for us this last time. Then it can collapse. We won't be needing it anymore.
What about them?
Look, tunnel's cool and all, but we gotta get there first. And what about security up and down the border? Whole area's brimming with tech. Drones on perpetual patrol. Heavier stuff too, maybe.
Don't worry. We know what's there and what to do about it. And Carol and Cassidy will keep the corpos off our tail.
Anyone like to take any interest?
And nobody's likely to spot us.
Sooner or later, the border guards will realize something's not right.
But by the time they get around to it, we'll be far, far away. Plus, that storm's a true stroke of luck. It should cover our tracks.
We'll need more than a storm to keep the corpos off our tail.
Got bigger concerns than us. And even if they don't, just let them try and catch us. They'll regret it.
Now beat down Adam Smasher.
Great. And once we've crossed, what then?
We'll make for our meeting point, join the rest of our people there, then we'll move on towards Tucson.
And once there, we call the shots, right?
We know the roads like the back of our hand. And down in Arizona, we have some old favors to call in.
So even if I wanted to, I got nothing to worry about.
Starting today, it's not all on your back. You're no longer alone, V. You'll get used to it. It's nice.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Well, time to move, before that storm finds us.
Get in the basilisk. This ending, you get to drive the tank. Again, I guess.
We're ready. After you, Pan Am.
Are we all set?
Mm-hmm.
So jack in. Let's get the hell out of here.
You got it.
You got it.
This is your big new beginning. So you have to start it like a real nomad. Behind the proverbial wheel.
Yeah.
Mostly go straight. Go around the bigger holes and don't lose the rest. Got it? I will deal with the nitro. The mix will go straight to the cylinders. If I don't sync it just right manually, it could blow us to bits.
I think that's best avoided.
Fuck. I just realized something.
What?
The border wall. It wasn't here when I was little. I never imagined it would be. But I had this inkling that everything was different up north. That some bright fucking future awaited me there.
Yeah, I think I know what comes next. Once you wound up on the other side and nothing changed, you thought Night City was the answer. Everything would change there.
Yes. And you know the tale's end, too. I'm returning. Right back to where I started. Fuck.
No. Might be the same place on the other side, same space, but you're different. Totally different.
All in all, you're right. And I have you. And the rest of these clowns.
That's adorable. I wonder if they actually have to be in a tank to like fight, or if it's just
You ready?
drive.
Been ready always.
Then hit it! Home stretch! Full speed ahead!
They've launched the drones.
Carol! Cassidy! Get moving!
I'm heading west and activating the jammers.
They've marked me. I'm turning east to get them off your tail. Good luck, kids. See you on the other side.
Driving off into the sunset in a heavily armored flying tank.
The nitro is ready. Say goodbye to Night City. It's your last chance.
Got nothing left to say.
This is really hard to drive in.
Start her up. The wheel is yours.
Let's ride. Exactly what you wanted. A new beginning.
Don't slow down, Pan Am. Not yet.
I've still got the tank heads-up display. Holy shit! So we got shot. Yeah, I thought that would end up happening. That's some strong fucking wind, holy shit!
Well?
It's perfect. All great, Pan Am. We're going home.
I think we got the good ending. I don't know how the other endings end up, but that feels like a good ending to me. Can't believe we literally also lost several billion credits. Is it gonna be like a your decisions got these things to happen bit, or was that just that last section?
Hey, V. How's life out there in the desert?
Oh, achievements.
Getting some
The
sun,
world and the star.
some fresh air in those lungs. Don't forget to get yourself a checkup every once in a while. Any dust or dirt gets into that insulation, you're done. Of course, a decent ripper is harder to find out there than a 4-star hotel. So actually, how about you just stop by when you're back in the city, huh? I think I could swing a little discount for an old regular like you. Till next time, V.
See ya, buddy. You're great, Victor. Who else are we getting messages from? But yeah, that was the game. It was fucking great. Honestly, buggy as all hell. Yes. Oh, Mama Wells.
Is it true what they say? You rolling around in the dirt with the Aldecaldos? Have you lost your mind, mijo?
Wow.
Didn't you get in enough trouble already, eh? Night City was too boring for you. Estás loco, eh? Crazy, completely crazy. Just watch out for yourself, okay?
Aww.
Don't do anything stupid. Because I'm not going to a second funeral. If you want to see some old faces, don't forget to stop by Mama Wells, okay? Just give me a call before, and I'll make my special chilaquiles just for you. Cuídate, Vi.
Aww. Who else we got? Judy!
Hey,
I was hoping we get a Judy one. Judy's
long
great.
time no see. Let me guess, you still the top of your game in all of Night City? Yeah, I left all that. I guess I'm just calling to say thanks. For everything. Wasn't until I'd left everything behind that I realized how depressed I was for all that time. Take it from me, V. If you ever get the chance.
She agrees.
Just leave. Leave and don't look back. The weight it takes off your shoulders, I can't even describe it. Alright, enough lecturing. Take it easy, man.
Judy's awesome. My second favourite character in this game was Judy.
Hey, V, listen, I don't think I'll make it back to camp tonight. Sandstorm's coming our way. No choice but to sit tight and hold it out. Just wanted to say, I know this isn't the first time. You know, that we had plans.
Aww.
I never realized how hard being a chief would be. Always looked so easy from the outside. I'm so lucky to have you, V. You can't even begin to imagine how much it means to me. Guess it's time to go. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
Aww. Mitch!
V, hey. Christ, that run we did. My heart's still pounding. The pack of nomads versus Arasaka. Oh, I mean, the odds were totally stacked against us. I didn't know if we'd get out alive. But hey, we made it. And you know why? Because you were the one leading the charge, V. The craziest, baddest merc from Pacifica to the Appalachians.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're up to right now, what your plans are. Just remember, we walk through hell and back with you, brother, anytime. Until next time, eh? Take care.
Mitch is great. Most of the Elder Gallows are really good, honestly. Imagine we'll get from all the fixers, probably, as well. I would skip through these, but I like all the phone calls that we're getting.
Gotta hand it to you, V. I'm impressed. When you told me you were gonna go after Hellman, I was sure you'd come back as a garbage bag full of smithereens. But you did it. I'm not usually wrong about people and what they're capable of. I'm curious to see what else you've got in ya. If you're looking for your next job, you know where to find me.
Standing off for a help out from Rogue? That's pretty good. Yeah, I thought it'd probably be the fixers, so... Or it might just be Rogue, possibly. I bet all these, or if you did every single storyline, I bet the pauses would actually, like, add a couple extras in here.
Before samurai committed to Cyberpunk, they wrote Jisei, a death poem.
Oh.
It contained their final thoughts about life, about death. I have read many of them of late. Some are truly works of beauty. Yet, I am not a samurai, so I bid you farewell with simple words. Rot in hell, Xero.
I don't think he's happy. I bet he would have been happier. So he's literally committed seppuku. I'm guessing that he wouldn't do that with, if I did the, like, other ending that I know.
Hey, V.
Jefferson Perales.
Hey, buddy!
You know, mayor of Night City.
Hey, congrats!
I'm calling about our recent program to tackle homelessness. What do you say about being the head of my security detail, huh? As you know, the number of people I can trust are few and far between. Next week, we're going to be raising the city's taxes. So, things might get a little hairy. Come by. We'll hammer out a good deal for you. I'm no any pincher when it comes to safety. All right. Well, we'll be in touch, V.
Congrats on getting mayor. Dude's alright. I like him. That pair were great as well. I really like that storyline. Keanu Reeves, right at the top. Misty!
Listen, I was just thinking about you, so I laid out a quick tarot. I know the reading's not as strong without you here, but we haven't seen each other for so long, and well, one thing led to another. You know what I drew? The chariot, the lovers, and the sun.
Hey!
Looks like you've got a good life ahead of you out in the Badlands. Good luck, V. Be free.
Hey. Hell yeah. I don't know if the stream is still on.